I'm going to keep my mask on, is that okay? So my name is Heather. I'm here with Rose's Socialist Feminist Movement and Socialist Party. We called this protest today not only for the tragic death of Sarah Everard, but also because we want to create a movement, a grassroots movement, similar to repeal and marriage equality, to end gender violence and to challenge the capitalist system that thrives off of our oppression and profits from us being victimized.
Okay, well, I think it was really, really good to see more than 100 people standing together here in Cork to say we want to reclaim the streets and to show solidarity with women in this city and everywhere who are fearful about walking the streets. So someone stood up and said, "We are all Sarah." And I think that really resonated with the women who were in the crowd today. So I think it was very well organised as well from the point of view of health and safety, the way that they put the chalk X's and people were standing more than 2 metres away from each other, good social distancing and wearing of the masks. So it was a strong protest, but it was a responsible protest, and I think congratulations to everyone involved.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're still asking for people to come up, and again, if people don't want to speak because they feel it's too long, you can always message the room a Facebook page, and we can read out your message anonymously, just so that you don't have to come up and give your request to about. I would like to actually make one point, as the point has been mentioned throughout the speakers here. It's the point of when something like this happens and they say not all men or boys will be boys. There's just a few things to say on that. Firstly is boys will be held accountable for their actions the same way everybody is held accountable for their actions. And the second thing to say, people who say not all men who say not all men, and I'm sure there are people here saying, well that's not me, that doesn't apply to me. Prove it. When something like this happens, when your friends, when your bros, when your fathers, when your uncles make a sexist joke, call it out. Call it out when you see them talk to women inappropriately or say or make unwanted, unprecipitated sexual advances towards them. Call it out. And more importantly, stand with your sisters and with your mothers and with your friends who say we are no longer willing to accept this behavior. Call it out, please, and prove to us that it is not all men. So someone else come up and speak?
I'm so proud today to stand with my friends over there. Mandy, like my peer in the Socialist Party, I joined the Social Democrats because I want an Ireland where women are equal and respected. I have cousins, I have a mother, I have aunts, and I was born into a very matriarchal, egalitarian family. One of my friends, when I got to third level, told me a story of a night out, and I was very confused why she would phone me on the way home from a night out every time, and then the penny dropped. I was disgusted on arriving to university that my female peers would have to hold tea on a night out. I was disgusted that there was, and I still am, that there's no real consequences for my male peers who catcall, coerce and grab women on nights out. Repealing same-sex marriage unlocked an appetite for radical change in Ireland. But men could still face theft on horses and fucking greyhounds before women could resume cervical and breast checks. The unhelpful, to say the very least, comments by a member of the Irish Greyhound Board against the only female to be in all the court were absolutely disgusting. And I would just like to pass on to everyone here who feels, if they ever feel unsafe on a night out, what you can do, you can register for a text service, which you can use to discreetly notify on Gardaí Síochána if you feel unsafe or threatened in any way. You can do so by googling 112.ie/register. You can notify on Gardaí Síochána of your location and the nature of your emergency, and they will come. I have used it myself, and we really need to start acting against this fucking awful behaviour against Manana Heron. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you so much. So I think we should probably do a few more chants now that there's more people. And again, I'm just going to remind everyone of social distancing, so if you could all spread out, then that's kind of fine. So yeah, we'll start with Whose Street?
Our street!
Whose Street?
Our street!
Whose Street?
Our street!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
No justice?
No peace!
No justice?
No peace!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
Whose street?
Our streets!
Whose street?
Our streets!
Whose street?
Our streets!
Does anybody else want to come up before we finish up? So I think if nobody else wants to come up and say anything, I would just say thank you to everybody who did come out. Thank you for supporting us. So, again, sorry before I was interrupted. I would just like to thank everybody for coming out and for keeping your social distancing and wearing masks. Again, I'm going to plug Rosa Socialist Feminist Movement and the Socialist Party. We do things like this all the time. We've been involved in things like repeal and marriage equality, and we are just trying to build a movement that says no to this system, the system of capitalism that thrives off of our oppression. And so I actually cannot believe we actually made it to the whole protest with no guards. That's a first, lads, seriously. So I think Fiona Wright wants to come up and say one last thing.
A very quick point, because as you know, these protests were organised nationally around the country, but particularly in Dublin and Belfast, participants found the Gardaí quite heavy-handed in terms of issuing fines. Serious amounts of fines had been laid on people who attended those protests. So we ask that you show your solidarity to those protesters. We haven't had that, thankfully, here. But unfortunately, it is the case that serious fines might be brought down on the organisers and participants in the other counties. So, and particularly to our comrades in Belfast and in Dublin, if you could show your support, it would be great. Thanks a million.
Well, again, if there's no more speakers, going once, going twice. Okay, so whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets! We are the 97!
We are the 97!
We are the 97!
No justice!
No peace!
Solidarity.
Safety more than anything.